and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for your support on our last video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, we really appreciate it. I'm Miss CogCouple and I'm back again with another Gears of War 4 update. As mentioned last week, the weapon tuning update was to be released after the Atlantic City Gears of War event, and sure enough, the Coalition released the April update on Tuesday 4th of April. Firstly, we want to say big congratulations to Optic Gaming for the win in Atlantic City and for gaining back that title from Team Envious. Also, congratulations to all the teams competing and the whole Gears of War esports team. You always put on an amazing event, so well done everyone. So, back to the Coalition and the weapon tuning update. I'm sure the updates will yet again divide the community, some will like it and some will hate it. In addition to the tuning, they also released two maps. We won't say new as they're both two old maps from the Gears of War 3, Slab and Hotel, Hotel now being in the day. Both maps are okay but nothing new and are very familiar to the Gears community. Okay, so here's the full details on what the new update consists of. April update weapon tuning. Since the launch of Gears of War 4, we've watched Gears fans play tens of millions of versus matches. And during this time we've been gathering data, watching streams and listening to your feedback to determine our next steps for tuning the balance of Gears 4. Today we're excited to announce major weapon tuning changes coming very soon in the April update for both core and competitive. To give you a heads up on what to expect, we sat down with Ryan Cleven, multiplayer design director, to explain and outline all the upcoming changes in this new tuning update. Core tuning is all about giving the Gears player a choice in how they play, enabling a variety of different playstyles to compete in a less team-centric environment. Our goal for the core tuning in this update is to really balance the starting weapons and clarify their roles. This means we're looking to make each weapon perfectly suited for its range, focusing the Gnasher at close range, the Lancer at mid-range and the Hammerburst at long range. We've also made some additional changes to make sure that core Gears combat has space to breathe in every game. A quick note on some of the terms. The words short, medium, long ranges are rough descriptions of range. Every player will have their own way to describe range. We encourage everyone to try these changes in game to understand the feel of the weapons. Reminder, core tuning also applies to social. Following our change to the mechanics of the Gnasher in the March update, as well as feedback from core players, we've now reduced the damage for Gnasher shots that land between close and mid-range. This results in a Gnasher that still has the punch you expect at close range, but a reduced effectiveness at distance compared to pre-March update. In addition, we've also made getting the benefits of an active Gnasher a weightier decision, with a much reduced effect time and increased cooldown time. Deciding when to use your Gnasher active is a critical part of your close range game. Given the Gnasher change, the relative strength of rifles has been increased, so this change brings them back in balance. The previous Lancer was pretty close to where we wanted it to be, but we felt like it was too flexible. It could be used in almost any circumstance and didn't really have much of a weakness. To make room for the other weapons and make a meaningful choice for your loadout weapon, we reduced the damage by taking a little from the headshots and putting some of it back into the general bullet damage. We've also decreased the size of the magazine to give other players more of an opening against a Lancer if their opponent doesn't land all their shots. The Lancer will now be a weapon with more consistent damage per second, whether you're battling it or using it, making it a more reliable and understandable mid-range rifle. The Hammerburst is something we wanted to update for a while to really bring it into its role as a long-range, precision-rewarding rifle in your starting lineup. All of the changes in this update are focused on that ethos. The weapon now kicks less while dealing with a small increase in damage than before, but at the same time we have shifted where the stopping power is strongest. The Hammerburst no longer deals much stopping power close range, so if your opponents get closer, you'll be under pressure to switch weapons. The additional stopping power at distance means Hammerburst users have a bigger window to support a teammate by punishing an opponent caught out in the open if they maintain accuracy. It really sets it apart from the now mid-ranged focus Lancer. Competitive tuning is all about top-level play, and most importantly, enabling teamwork to shine while maintaining a high bar for individual skill. These settings bring our weapons more in line with that philosophy by taking into account online and pro player feedback to create the best team-centric tuning set possible. We also had to address the role of the secondary weapons placed on the map. Some of them were being too dominant while others were rarely used, pre-March update. As with Core, we've also updated Nasher actives to be a weightier, more purposeful decision than before by increasing the cooldown time and decreasing the effect time. Okay guys, so that wraps up the details of the new changes. Let us know what you think of the weapon updates and the new maps in the comments section. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch up with you all soon. Take care, bye bye.